Leader of the third party.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. For over a decade, post-secondary institutions in our province have been over-reliant on international students' tuitions. These fees are not protected by the tuition limit policy, which means undergraduate international students pay 426% more than domestic students. We heard from international students who rely on food banks because they can't afford to eat. This government repeatedly stresses the need to recruit and retain international students to contribute to the workforce and the economy. On the one hand, we say we value international students. On the other hand, they are exploited for their tuition, and we hear directly from them that they don't get the supports they need to succeed. Honourable Speaker, to the Minister of Post-Secondary Education, BC is becoming known as a jurisdiction that takes advantage of international students. Is this the reputation we want?
Minister of Post-Secondary Education.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and I want to thank the member for this very important question. We do welcome international students to our province. They're an important part of our educational system. And we do, and I too have heard many of the stories that I know that the member is referring to. And it is for that reason that we are putting together an international student framework that we'll be able to share in the next number of months as we're putting it together. But I also want to acknowledge, and I think it's really important, Mr. Speaker, to acknowledge that we recognize that the model and the system has not been working as well as it should, and I look forward to sharing with the member the framework that we're putting in place.
Third party supplemental.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker, and I appreciate the recognition and response from the Minister and the recognition that the model currently isn't working. In 2022, the Ministry of Post-Secondary Education undertook a sector-wide funding review. The results of this review have still been not released. An updated funding model for post-secondary is absolutely necessary to improve delivery and access to education, and the public has a right to know the findings of this review. Through you, Honourable Speaker, to the Minister of Post-Secondary Education, the funding review will provide invaluable, essential information and data. When will this report be released to the public?
Minister.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. The funding review was undertaken last year. It was submitted to my ministry late this summer, and I hope to have my own review of the report in the next little while, and we'll be happy to share it with the public as soon as I've had a chance to take a look at it.